Hello, collective, and welcome back to my channel, The Rainbow Aura Angel. So I'm doing a pick a card reading today. We have 3 piles to choose from. If you are new to pick a card readings, you are going to pause the video, take a moment, and focus on which pile is most drawn to you. So just a little quick message here. As I was preparing to film this video, a whole bunch of cards fell on the floor. I had to organize them and, cleanse them again, just make sure there was good energy coming through here. So there is an energy that doesn't want you to hear this. Yes, this is a pick a card reading, but there has been energy from everywhere. People I've spoken to in my real life and family members and friends, there is something that has been trying to keep the collective down, okay? Trying to pull us back into old habits, trying to not let us move forward in the light that we are meant to move forward in. And I am here to get this message out because it is meant to find you. And the harder it is for me to film, usually that's when I know, oh my gosh, I have to film because something's trying to keep me from giving insight to the collective and uplifting the frequency in the world. All right, so give yourself a moment to pause the video, connect with whatever pile is most drawn to you. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And if you cannot decide, you're always welcome to put your hand over top of the piles onto the screen. See where your hand gets warm, and that is the pile you will choose. All right, let's get right into your reading, collective. Hello and welcome, pile number 1. The little unicorn butterflies coming through in this pile. All right, so let's get right into your reading, pile number 1. I am getting a quick little channeled message here before I want to grab the cards. There has been an awakening for you. You have opened your third eye. I feel like some of you have been having dreams of just beautiful things that are coming your way. It's like believe in your dreams because things are coming your way and things are working out for you. And listen to these dreams because you are someone that has dreams and things come true. And bad things come true, but also good things come true. And I feel like this is your insight and spirit speaking to you through your dreams. And it's showing you how good life is about to get. All right, collective, let's get your cards now. All right, spirit, what do we have for the collective? What messages do we have? We have thankful. Think about the people and things you feel grateful for. So yeah, look at this. This lady is sleeping or resting. Everyone's sleeping and resting. And then there's a castle at the top of the hill. And vines are growing. It's like the roots have commenced. And you are strong. And you have a solid foundation to lean on. And I feel like you're going through like a portal here. And you're just at the brink in the door of the portal. Like you're stepping into this portal. And I feel like as you dream and you rest, that's where things kind of come in. Like while you're sleeping, your manifestations are coming through. And just like that in your dreams, like the manifestations are showing you what's happening. Like your manifestations are coming to light and you're seeing these happen. I'm hearing over the last 6 months, you have been really seeing certain manifestations coming into light. And they could be, the thing about manifestations is sometimes they come in, but they're just a little bit different than what we originally manifested, but it is the same picture that's on the vision board, or it is the manifestation that you have been trying to achieve. It's just in a different way. It comes in differently. So collective pile number 1, this energy that I'm feeling is like you thought your life would be a certain way. Your manifestations would come in a certain way. But now you're seeing it doesn't have to come in exactly how you plan it. Things are coming in their own way. Your manifestations that you strive for, they come in, but they come in a way that you didn't anticipate. You guys thought your manifestations would come in a specific way from a specific source of what you're working towards. But then you allowing to receive in multiple different ways, not just from one way, is how your manifestations are coming in. You are so thankful for what you have been receiving. And I think you've kind of taken a step back to like look at your whole life recently and you're like, wait, this is what I manifested. But it came in through different resources. It came in through friends. It came in through ways that you didn't anticipate. And now you're seeing that you can surrender. You can trust. You know your manifestations are coming through, and you don't have to put a pinpoint of where they're coming in. Like, you could be working on a project and like, okay, this is the project that's going to, make my dreams come true and it's going to get all my manifestations coming through. When in reality, you're getting these manifestations through little gifts and little energetic exchanges, through people, through places, through experiences. Manifestations are coming through in multiple different resources, not just one resource. And for some of you, I'm hearing like this love you've been craving is love within yourself and accepting and surrendering. And you might have a love partner coming through, actually, collective. And in your past, you might have been very like worried about, oh my gosh, do they like me? Do they like me? And now you're more like, I like me. I love myself. I care for them. And you probably love them too. Like for some of you, I'm hearing you do love this person. And you're also allowing yourself to receive the love that you give to this other person. And you're loving yourself and accepting and surrendering that you love yourself and you want this person to like you, but do you like them? And it's about boundaries and it's about loving yourself enough to know your standards. Knowing that no matter what, even if this situationship or relationship doesn't work out, which I don't really see, I feel like it's working out great. But even if it doesn't, you're still so sure of yourself and giving yourself self-love and self-care. And even for you, it's like whatever life throws at you, you're still going to be okay at the end of the day because you are there for yourself and you are going to be in your own shoes at the end of the day. And whoever wants to come along for the journey, that's great. But you love yourself enough to know you're solid and you're grounded, and nothing around you defines who you are. You define who you are by your actions, by your words, by surrendering, by knowing. And this spiritual awakening that you've had, and maybe this spiritual awakening is happening right now from these words that are being given to you. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay, collective. Let's get your next card here. We have believe in yourself and the little Pegasus there. See yourself doing well and you will. Look at that. So, collective, with this card, I'm feeling like you have been flying free, spreading your wings. And this is like you as an adult, and then this is you as an inner child, like your inner child and the rainbow. And it's like you're letting your inner child come with you and looking back at your inner child like, oh my gosh, look at us. Like, look at us. Aren't you proud of us? Like, we did it. We did it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Oh my goodness, collective. This is such a beautiful message. It's like you are allowing yourself to be you. And you are surrendering and believing in yourself. And no matter where this abundance is coming in and where your manifestations are coming in, you trust it. You're not trying to control it anymore. You're not expecting it to come from one source. You're now open to receive from multiple places. And in you doing this and allowing yourself to receive love, to receive help, and to say yes to help, because you're one of those people that do everything themselves and have to work very hard. And you know well, you've had to work so hard and do everything yourself and be the parent to yourself, and now you don't have to do that anymore. You're accepting help. And now you have this partner also. I'm hearing for some of you guys, you have this love that has came in your life, and it's different from how you've experienced love before. Like, you really had a slow burn, and it's not even at like the highest capacity it could be at, but you trust in it. And you know that this love, if it is meant for you, it'll be. And you trusting in all these things and just knowing like, hey, I can accept love and I can accept help, and I don't need to worry about where it comes from, and just trusting that things that are meant for you will come, is making this life so much easier for you, collective. I'm hearing for some of you, a brother or a sibling could be really helping you out right now. Like a sister or brother, um, step sibling, someone that you, or even a friend that is like a family member, like around your own age or a few years older or younger than you, is helping you right now. And it's in a way where they aren't making you feel bad or burdened or like feel insecure about you receiving help. And because of this, it's just like a genuine exchange of energy of like them genuinely wanting to help you and support you, and then you genuinely wanting to help and support them in return. And I feel very emotional right now. Like, it's pulling on my heartstrings a little bit for you guys, because for so long you've been the parent to yourself. You have been trying so hard to make everyone else happy around you and make sure everyone else is okay. And it's now time for you to receive. And you can allow that, and you don't need to feel guilty for that. And this is your chapter of receiving energy. And not everything is about money. And before, you could be very focused on money, but that's not all there is to this life. There's friendship, there's family, there's your love of your life, there's self-love for you, your animals around you, walking, just experiencing things, creating things. I'm hearing artwork and going on walks and filming and photography and just music, and just these life experiences that you are going to experience in your next chapter. I'm hearing this next year, especially 6 months, um, are going to be tremendous for you. There's just something so beautiful in this energy where you deserve it, and you're now allowing yourself to know and to receive and realize you do deserve this. You don't have to be everyone else's mother. You can mother yourself, but also you can love your inner child as well, and just let yourself be who you want to be and who you are. And you're taking the best parts of yourself on this next journey. Yes, there's going to be trials and tribulations like any journey, any life that we have. That's what makes life life. But it is now the cat confirmation. My cat just meowed. It is now time to just be and experience. And these new experiences that are coming into your life, collective, are going to blow you out of the water. Like, you're going to be like, like you're going to be emerging from this water like a freaking dolphin or like a flying fish. Um, a fish with wings. Like, you're maneuvering around the water, but also you can fly now, like a flying fish. And you're bursting from this water and seeing the sun for the first time. That's what I'm hearing. It's like the sun card is coming out, and just seeing this sun for the first time. And for some of you, I'm hearing like this is how you feel when you look into your love's eyes, or look into your own eyes, or look into the sun as you have made it. You're in this, you're in your new reality, and you are excited for all these new ventures happening and these experiences that you get to experience. This is the completion of your last cycle, and now you're in the new cycle. You're in it. You're in it to win it, I'm hearing as well. Let's get another card for you guys. Oops, this one wants to come out. Okay, so I did get this here. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. Okay, so collective, I'm hearing with this card, you're a little bit apprehensive of this. you're a little bit apprehensive of this. You're like, um, my parents, like I'm a parent to them. All right. And you're feeling very apprehensive of this card because I feel like you have had to be your own parent a lot of the time. And a message here I'm hearing is you could have a lot of turmoil in past situations with a parent where you have been very hurt emotionally. Okay, so trigger warning for some of you, parents, abuse of some sort of, it's like verbal attacks and just diminishing who you are. And for some of you, I'm hearing that even though this has happened, even though this has happened, there's still this love in your parents that they do love you, but they need to figure out their own things. It is not your responsibility anymore to help your parent parent you. You could have begged and pleaded and asked for your parent to stop to do things. Be like, please stop bothering me. Please give me space. And they don't do it. And your last environment you were in was definitely very hard. You could have been living with family that has been very hard on you. And that's why this like sibling or, this cousin or step sibling has helped you out, get out of that situation, I'm hearing. And they did it very subtly. And they know that you and your parents love each other deep down. But right now, even if that may be, you need space and time away from them because they are not figuring out their own wounds and they have projected it onto you your whole life. And even though you're having a hard time with this and you've been hurt, you've always been the bigger person. And I know it's exhausting, collective, that you have been this bigger person throughout the years, your whole life, I'm hearing. But with the accepting manifestations coming in, I really want you to, even though this is hard to hear, I really want you to try to forgive the past. And this doesn't need to be for them. All right. And this doesn't mean ew, there's a rat outside. All right. As I was saying that, a huge rat was outside. So, ew. Um, yes, confirmation. So I'm hearing that your parents have a lot of things and traumas that they need to work through because they have projected it onto you your whole life. And they have really tried to bring you down in your last chapter and they didn't want you to go. Some of you could have moved and removed yourself from this environment. They didn't want you to go because they liked projecting onto you. They liked having someone to complain to blame. And this forgiveness is not for them, okay? This forgiveness is you forgiving that they couldn't help themselves. And unfortunately, if they didn't have the strength to do that, that is not your burden anymore, collective. It is time to forgive and to move on into your next chapter so you don't resonate with this victim mentality or this person did this to me, my parent did this to me. And it's not invalidating what they have done to you, but it is so you can move on and receive and surrender. Just surrender to your next chapter and leave all the stuff behind you. All the toxic stuff needs to be behind you so you can look ahead because that stuff behind you is not holding you back anymore, is not making you sad, is not bringing you down because you are free. You are free, collective. You're free from this toxicity, free as can be. And forgiving, even though it is hard, because I resonate with this, I resonate hard with this, but forgiving this parent figure, or this could be a grandparent, is to protect yourself and to let go and not let that hold you captive anymore. Before it held you captive and consumed you. But now that you are free, you can focus on the positive, on the light, on the new experiences. You don't have to resonate with those old experiences anymore. You don't have to go through that anymore. It is your time to shine and be divine and spiritually protected. You are spiritually protected. Nothing can hold you down anymore. And your next card that we got right after is it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. And look at this little squirrel talking to this unicorn. Like, this unicorn looks sad and like ashamed of who they are. But you know what? You're gonna meet. Oh, and look at, there's a little skunk there. He's a little stinky, but he's still friendly. These little woodland creatures. I'm feeling like with this card here, you are stepping into a new community, into a new place, into a new environment, and you are a little bit nervous and a little bit scared because, fear-based mindsets. But you don't have to fear, just be yourself, love. And yes, you're a little bit different than where you might be right now, a little bit different than everyone else. But that is what makes you you. You're beautiful, you're charismatic, you're a kind soul, and people see that. And a lot of people may be staring at you because you're in a new community or workplace or home. But don't take it personally. It's just because no one's really seen anyone like you and they can see your aura. They are like, whoa, who's that person that broke out of the matrix? Who the heck is that? And I'm hearing for some of you, you can be getting a lot of questions asked to you. Like, people are curious about you because you look so cool and different. They're like, oh, like, who's this? I want to know everything about them. You could have moved to a smaller town or a different type of community that more people are aware of you. And in this place that you're in, being yourself is what is making you shine. And don't get too nervous. Don't be, anxious. It's like you're going to find the right people being yourself. It's better to be yourself and meet the right people than to try to hide who you are and meet the wrong people. So just be yourself, and whoever accepts you, great. And whoever doesn't, they're not meant for you, and that is okay. All right, and we have, get one more card. Whoops. We have light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Yes. So I'm hearing that like you have activated your solar plexus and this abundance is flowing in. Your roots are strong. The fruits of your labor are coming in, and you lighting light within others ignites it within yourself. You're having this exchange and flow of energy between you and everyone you surround yourself with. The waves are rolling in. The spirits are having your back. You are meant to shine. You see, like, you're the light in this new town, and people see you and they're like, who is that? Who is that collective? Because now you're shining in a way that you couldn't shine before. You couldn't shine that way before because of this parent trying to bring you down, because they wanted you all to themselves to hold your light and to have your light, because a lot of dark energies want light around them to suck this light from because they're so down in the depths. And now that you're free from this old stagnant energy, your light is going to shine bigger than ever. And because you are who you are, and because you're different, and because you are shining how you're meant to shine, this is what is drawing in your manifestations. It is you being yourself, you having your ideas, you showing yourself and expressing yourself. Yes, you might be different. Yes, you might dress differently. I'm hearing fashion and makeup, and like you dress different than a lot of people and a lot of your friends. And it just brings you happiness to express yourself in this way. Don't dim your light to fit in. It is time to shine and be divine. You are that bright sunshine energy. The sun is coming through, and no one's going to stop you, all right? And look at this card on the bottom here. It says, relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy collective. So this calf here of this unicorn looks like this brighter energy here. Like, this is the baby and this is the adult. And you are transitioning from worry, from fear, from lack, and now you're in abundance, surrender, and believing everything's going to be okay and knowing everything's going to be okay. All right, collective, that is all I have for you today. So just want to cap off the message here. If you have been having dreams of good things happening, listen to those dreams. Take your inner child with you on this next journey. Shine your light. Be who you are. If people want to bring you down, that means you're doing something right because you're showing your light. Light, bright energy. You're not going to let anyone dim it. You are meant to shine and be different. That's what makes you you. I am sending you so much light and love, and I'm so happy you're on your new chapter. And I hope this resonated with you. If it did, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will be posting pick a card readings all of the month of November. Hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your pile number 2 collective. So if you chose this pile, I'm hearing to ground yourself. There's something with being out in nature, leveling, having all the elements, sun, fire, wind, air, water. There's just, you are going to be surrounded in all the elements. And this is going to be a very peaceful, energetic time for you of rest and recuperation and just a level of flow. I'm hearing for some of you that may have children or might be pregnant. You're in a state right now where you don't really want to go outside, but there's going to be a day where you go outside and this fresh air, this relaxation, this sunshine on your skin and vitamin D is really going to help you have a calm, relaxing day. All right, let's get right into your reading collective pile number 2. Spirit, what messages do we have for pile number 2? Oh, okay, we have. And look at that. Tranquility, 43, which equals 7. Look at that. I just feel like it's like a tranquil, calm, energetic feeling. Like you're just like, huh. Like you could have ran a bath with like rose petals or some sort of lilacs in them, I'm hearing. And this is a very calm feeling. You could have lit candles, had a bath, and just had like a nice bubble bath, listen to a podcast or read a book. And for some of you, I'm hearing you could have been neglecting yourself and not been doing this type of things for yourself recently. And I'm hearing it would be very beneficial for you to give yourself some self love, some peace, and quiet. A lot of you, I'm hearing that there's not a lot of silence in your current environment. And with that comes a lot of stress and not a lot of time for yourself. Your skin could be a little bit dry lately or been breaking out, and you're like, oh my gosh, my skin, like I haven't been taking care of it, or I haven't been taking care of my body, or just like giving myself time to read or relax or to draw or paint or create. And now is your sign, this sign right now, to take 30 minutes, even 20 minutes for yourself, maybe even a few hours or maybe a whole day if you can achieve that. Reality of work and balancing things is always good. But this is your sign to really take some time for yourself to nourish yourself, whether that is with food, lotion on the skin, skincare, reading a book, watching a movie, and eating something nice and light and healthy, just really nourishing yourself, or even just having quiet time. Some people I'm hearing don't get silence enough. This has been a very big trigger for your mental health and your nervous system. I'm hearing that you needs to reset your nervous system. I'm hearing breath work for some of you. Some of you could have asthma. Some of you could have breathing problems. Maybe you're smoking a lot of cigarettes for some of you. Um, and and maybe, the if you like to garden, smoke, maybe you could take a little break from that if it is affecting how you are able to breathe. This is a timeless reading, but when the seasons change, there can be a lot of difficulties with the nasal thing, throat, ear, nose, and throat. And when this is going on in skin, especially, it's like when this is going on, you just feel like, crazy and just like don't feel yourself. It's because your body is adjusting. And just as your body is adjusting to health situations or weather situations, you still need to take time for yourself. And I feel like you've been forgetting yourself a lot. Some of you could have just had a move, just finished moving, and you're like in this new place, and the last tenants didn't clean, and you're like, oh my God, I have to clean this whole house. And maybe you cleaned the house and then you weren't feeling well. And you were like, oh my God, like all this dust made me sick. Have some tea, have some breathe easy tea or throat coat tea. I personally do not like throat coat tea. The aftertaste of it really bothers me, but I still drink it because it's good for you. Hearing like turmeric or ginger might be good for you guys as well. Make a homemade soup. If you haven't gotten sick yet, really, really take care of your digestive tract, your throat, keeping yourself warm at night, making sure the heat is on if you are able to afford heat. And if you cannot afford heat, make sure you're bundled up, make sure your windows shut. Just have that concept of keeping warm and upkeeping yourself before your body picks a day for you. All right, let's get your next card, collective. What do we have, Spirit? We have stimulation, chili. Yeah, some of you, maybe you need some chili flakes in your food to kind of like help your throat stay healthy. I'm seeing a feather here too. For some of you, stimulation, you could have recently had some sort of romance coming in, and a very pure romance. And 1 and 8 equals 9. So it's like a completion. So I am channeling right now that some of you could have had a romantic connection over these last few months, last 4 to 6 months. Some of you I'm hearing a year, and if it's been a year, dang, like okay, like this person must be like magic or something. Stimulation, yeah. Anyways, um, so with these last 4 to 6 months to a year, depending on what you resonate with, there has been this romantic connection. And at first, this connection could be an ebb and flow of like closeness and then, retracting and closeness and then retracting. Both of you guys had a little bit of walls built up because you've been hurt before, cheated on before, let down, disappointed. Everyone that I love leaves kind of energy. And because you approach this energy in a different sense, in a different way, now things are burning and like the fire is burning and churning and getting more hot. And you're scared that it might blow out. It's like it's igniting and the coals are there and it's like the little sparks are going here and there, but it's windy and it like kind of goes down a little bit and then comes back up. And this is the part of the ebb where it comes back and it's like okay, like it's coming back, it's moving back, it's like coming back, it's like pushed all the way back, and all of a sudden the flow is going to come in, and that could be multiple different things. um if you're laughing, you know what I mean. This flow of water coming through. Anyways, this flow is coming in and it's going to be a big magnified love and light. And this water, I'm hearing it's water. I was hearing fire and water, and now it's like steamy, like it's creating steam, which is hot as heck. And with this coming in, it's like this fire ignites and then this flow of emotion and flow of love and light come in, and it's like it's coming to a head. It's coming through. This love connection is coming through, and it's going to be I'm hearing it's going to make or break it. It's either you guys are sticking through and working hard and going to work through everything that life throws at you, because there is a little bit of a challenge with keeping this relationship going. But you guys, I'm hearing for a lot of you, you guys are going to make it work. You're going to have a communication, have a connection. Something's pushing this connection closer, and you have trials and tribulations that you have to go through, but you're going to have this communication where it's like, you are my person. You are my person, and the person that you tell that they are your person's coming right back 100 folds to you, saying like, you're my love, like you're the love of my life. You are it. And even if it's not spoken, there's this unspoken bond, this when you look into this person's eyes, it's like you already know that you love each other. When you hug and kiss and then look into each other's eyes before you say goodbye, it's like unspoken love. Like you can't even explain it. It's like a silent love bond. And this bond of silence is going to be erupted with communication. And whether that communication is like, you are my person, we're going to figure this out. And sometimes that's all you need to hear. Sometimes when you're in a connection, the other oh, by the way, if 11:11 is significant for you and this person, 11:11 was just on the clock before I edit this. All right. So that is a confirmation for you guys. But there is something, sorry. So back to what I was saying. Sometimes all you need to hear is, hey, we're going to make this through. You are my person. We're going to figure it out and have actual authentic meaning behind that. And when you hear that, you're like, all right, I'm in it. Like we're in this together and we're going to make it work. And even if it's long distance for a while or for a temporarily time, that's okay because you guys are going to be together. It's just going to be a few months. I'm hearing like a few months of, long distance, and then this person's going to move right where you're moving or be in the same town as this person, and it like aligned perfectly. You could have met this person, decided to move, and then all of a sudden they're like moving in like to the same town, or like you're making it work. And there's a lot of making it work, but for some of you, I'm hearing, for some of you only, if you're hearing this message and you're not resonating with this, for those people that might not resonate 100% with what I'm saying, because I'm feeling this energy of like, oh, well, that's not going to happen. I really want you to kind of take a moment and really think about, do you like this person? And that's what you need to focus on. Do you like them? Are they worth it? And if they're not worth it, it's okay to walk away. If you want more from this person, if they're not giving you enough, it is okay to walk away. But for a lot of you, for the majority of you that are resonating with the message, like, yes, we're going to do it, we got it, like, that is what you need to focus on. And if you're 100% sure that this is your person, then go for it. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to like tell them my feelings. Why not? Just tell them your feelings. What's the worst that can happen is them not reciprocate it, but then you'll know and you're not wasting your time. Like, now is the time to break out of fear, to make or break things. Like, okay, I'm going to break out of this fear because I want this. And I'm not scared to say I want this. And it's okay to be scared of rejection, but that is part of life. Like, if you tell this person, hey, like, I care about you and like you're my person and I want to be your person and I am your person, let's do this together, and they reciprocate it and they tell you even more sweet things in love, like, wow, like, that's amazing. Like, that's why it's good to break out of fear and try. If I fly or if I fall, at least I said I gave it all. And with this stimulation, I feel like it's stimulation of the mind, body, and soul with this person. But after you are in this new state of being and breaking out of fear, that's when the tranquility comes. That's where the relaxation comes, because you're just like, all right, I said what I wanted to say. Nothing left to say now, and we'll see what happens. And then you can just relax after because you know where you stand. And whether you feel like, oh, this isn't going to go good, or oh, this is going to go great, that's okay to feel both those things at the same time. Like maybe you feel both of those things. Maybe you're scared. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to say this because I'm scared of rejection. I don't want to lose this connection. But in the same time, you're like, oh my God, I want to say this because like life is too short and I need to know where this person stands and I'm excited to hear what they have to say. Both of those truths can exist in the same moment. it is okay to have contradicting feelings. Um, that's a big message I'm hearing. It's like you could have all this stuff going on and like you're at the brink of this new chapter and you're so scared, but you got to set it up and break out of the fear because you don't even need to be scared of the answer. You do not need to be scared of the answer because that answer gives you clarity whether it goes good or goes bad. But I'm hearing it's going to go good because of this stimulation card. And let's get your next card here, collective. What do we have, Spirit? What do we have? Ooh, we have Ritual, Sweet Corn, and 10 is 1, which is new chapter. So, yeah, collective, I'm hearing that there is a solar plexus and a heart chakra awakening happening right now. You could have been really focusing on morning rituals, just really taking care of yourself. And I feel like the stimulation card as well with the ritual card is kind of focusing on like the sweet and the spicy. It's like you can be really connecting with yourself physically. You could be connecting with a partner physically, and just having the sweetness and the spiciness balance each other out and having that tranquil energy of balance. And I'm hearing this sweet corn. It's like kind of like red, yellow mixed together is like sacral chakra. And your solar plexus, your heart chakra, and your sacral chakra all kind of aligning at the same time. And it is breaking out of the fear and trusting to persevere. There is an energy that really, really wants you not to be happy. I'm feeling this energy. It doesn't want you to win. It doesn't want you to be in love. It doesn't want you to succeed. There has been spell work energy trying to be thrown at you, and you've broken through this energy and you've won. And this energy still is trying to come at you. It's still trying to come at you, but it's like, bro, the collective already won. The collective already sent back your energy 1,000 folds, and now they're getting it. But they're still choked that you are moving forward and you're pushing through and finding the love of your life. And I feel like that's why there's this back and forth of energy, 1919 on the clock as I say this, of being confused, because I feel like you guys may have still been in an environment that brings you down. Like when you leave your house or leave your environment, you go to a different environment with this love and it's like perfect and energetic and aligned. And then when you come back to this dark, sad house, it's like that energy brings you down and makes you question everything. And this is the confirmation. You're not meant to question this connection anymore. No matter what happens, you're not meant to question it. You just have to go with the flow and believe to be yourself and believe to express yourself, because no one's knocking you down anymore. They're trying to do a domino effect, like boop, one person said this, or boop, one person said that, trying to affect you. But you literally removed a domino and you're like, nah, and threw it over your shoulder. You're like, whatever. And now there's no more dominoes falling. They're solid. You're grounded. You're aligned. Your love is aligned with this person. This person has aligned your chakras. You've aligned their chakras. They love you. And there's no doubt about it. And and the thing is, they have fear too. This person has fear too, but this person could be trying to send energy to your person, but you have protected that energy because you're smart and you don't tell everyone about the connection. This is a different type of connection. You don't tell all your friends about it. You don't tell all your family about it because it is your sacred space with this person. That is what it's meant to be. You don't need to shove your love in everyone's face like, oh my God, I'm with this person and nah, nah, nah. It's not like that. It's like, and that's great if you do want to show them off, like whatever. But I feel like it's not in a way where you're like shoving it in people's faces, because it is so sacred and so special to you that you want to keep it to yourself. And some people might want to prior ask questions. You don't need to answer those questions. Just say, this is a private thing for me and I'd like to keep that to myself because it's just, that's what I want to do. And people need to respect that and let you be and let you be happy and not try to push their curiosities on you in your life. They need to focus on their life. And with this person that was sending you negative energy, they're so consumed by you and you don't even care. You're like, I'm doing my own thing. I have my own friends, my own life, my own happiness, my own abundance coming through, my own, you know, experiences coming through. And you've been working hard on your dreams and your goals. And you don't care. You're not in competition with this person. Sad enough, they are in competition with you still, collective. This person has been like, this used to be your friend, and they were like messing about and like trying to hurt you, like quotation friend, but like hater in disguise. And you're like just doing your own thing, as I'm filming that. And you don't care. Like you're not in competition with them, but sadly, they are in competition with you still. They are still comparing themselves to you. They are still competing with you. They are still trying to tell people bad things about you, but you don't even care because you're like, whatever, like I am so happy with my life and I don't need to worry about you and what you're doing because it doesn't matter. You addressed this person and said, "Why are you doing these things to me?" You were a genuine good friend to this person. They still wanted to hurt you. I don't know why, but let me tell you, it has something to do with themselves internally. And if they just focused on themselves and, cherished who they were and their individuality, they would be gorgeous and beautiful. But because they have a hurtful heart and like to hurt other people, do horrible things to people and just be like, whatever, and like justify it, that's why they look ugly. And it's not even like a physical appearance thing. Like it is a little bit, but it's like their soul is ugly and they hurt all the people that love them. And that's why you had to walk away. You don't need to feel guilty about it. And they are going to say whatever they want to say to get other people to think that you're the bad guy. And sometimes, whatever, it's okay to be the villain in other people's stories. Whatever helps them sleep at night. You sleep perfectly, knowing who you are and knowing that you didn't go out to hurt them. And you are doing your best and you don't care about this anymore because you have abundance coming in. You have family, you have friends who love you. You have a partner who loves you and animals who love you and just everyone wants to be around you and genuinely loves you and this person freaking fumbled you. And this could have been a friend, this could have been an ex-lover, or this could have been two and it was 24 as I said that. This could be two different people. This could have been a past lover or relationship that screwed you over that's feeling guilty. And this could be a friend that screwed you over and is feeling guilty. And this could be the same two people at the same time feeling sad and guilty. And that's not your burden anymore, collective, okay? There's just something with all this competition and people trying to compete with you and trying to make you look bad. And it's like, because they are so consumed and obsessed about you, trying to hurt you, trying to make you look bad, they're making themselves look bad. Their current partner is probably like, oh my God, why are you still talking about collective pile number two? Like, you guys haven't been friends for like 4 to 6 months. Like, leave it alone. Like, stop worrying about it. Or this person could be like talking to their friends about it or their coworkers about it or their family and everyone's like, let it go. Like even the people that are closest to these people that they've hurt also, it's like these people are even trying to tell them, okay, let it go now, like enough, like it's time to let it go, like this is consuming your life. And it's like you're affecting them without even speaking to them because they're so consumed and competitive. And it's like they are their own worst enemy and trying to bring you down. They're actually bringing themselves down and they look stupid. They look stupid doing it, collective. And now it's time to focus on you. And like after this reading, I feel like when you're in your new environment, we're not going to hear about this person in the readings anymore because it'll be like, right, we're in a different town. We don't care. And this was like the last little test of them trying to test you to get a reaction out of you. Like some of them could have been like talking to like mutual friends, saying bad things, but you didn't react. Good for you. A little round of applause for you guys because you didn't react to this behavior from them. Now it's like you're in your new chapter and you don't care. And that was your last test from God and your last test from their spell work that doesn't work on you, first of all. Their spell work that doesn't work on you because you return to sender super quick and you're protected and spirit protects you and God protects you. You are chosen. And with that, now you're in a different reality and they can't follow you in this reality. And they're not going to pop up in any readings anymore because you're in your next chapter and you're gone and you're out of there. All right. All right. And your next card that was on the bottom is wholeness. Black mulberry. So I'm hearing with this card, it's like, yeah, like you're aligned, you are protected. The blackberries are protected, the purple activation, the green heart chakra. And like, look, it's like this spell work that you have done. You could have done a star or a triangle and your spell work, you're protected and you're whole. And spikes on these, like on blackberries, and you're protected. It's like no one can take your berries, no one can take the juice. They can't take your juiciness. They wish they could, like they wish they could be like you, but they can't touch you because you're protected. You got the thorns and you're juicy and your heart chakra's aligned and your spell work, ooh, you are protected. And you don't even send them negative spell work. And if you did, oh my goodness, they are screwed. But you're a light worker. You don't need to do that. You just do return to sender or transmutation of energy and they can't touch you, which is very funny. All right, sorry, I just have to fix the cards here. It gets all crazy. All right, but yeah, like you are protected, collective. They cannot touch you. You're aligned and you're that juicy. And if you watched my other reading, I don't know if it was this one or my other channel, but it was like the song that was coming up was Juicy by Doja Cat. Um, and for the summer, and I feel like you met your person and that's where it's like coming from. Let's get your next card here. Oh, that one flew out. Oh my gosh, where did it go? We have grounding, 5, potato. And there, look, oh my God. Look, there is the sun, you guys. You have the sun card in there too. And I see the moon over here too in this other little card. But look, it's like you are grounded and all the seeds you have planted are bearing fruit. And this person is going to be super choked when they see all these fruits of your labors. Like they're going to see that you like glue up since you stopped talking to them. And this could be a past lover. And they're seeing like you and they're like, oh my gosh, like look at this balance, like the sun and the moon. And they're seeing you out or seeing a photo of you or something. And they're so choked because they see your glow up. They see you have achieved your dreams, your manifestations, and they're not on the ride. They are not along for the ride because they screwed you over when all you did was be a good friend to them or be a good partner to them. And now you're grounded, your roots are strong, and you got this potato. I feel like some of you could be popping bottles like a celebration and stuff like that, like because potatoes do make vodka. And yeah, I'm just feeling like you are so grounded, and it's kind of like because potatoes are underground. No one really saw the growth, and then all of a sudden you just pop up, and dang, like you have been growing, and like I'm hearing body yaddy yaddy for some of you. And you're grounded and the sun and the moon, like the sun is you and the moon is your partner. And it is also focusing on balance. And you are just in this state of energy and grounding. And you have made it, collective. Despite everything, this person threw at you, you made it. You threw it right back 100 folds and then you made it. You Uno reverse carded this person. Let's get your last card here, okay? What do we have, Spirit? And look at this last card we got. Abundance. 23, abundance. And look at that, the moon again. Abundance in love. Abundance in being you. You're aligned, you're activated, you are getting your manifestations. They couldn't stop you. You're here. And this person will not be coming up in any more readings again, collective, because I've been doing these readings for quite a while, collective, and I know that energies have tried to stop your abundance, but you have grown so strong. underground with thorns. And now is the season where you're getting all of your harvesting. You're harvesting everything. It's like a cornucopia of abundance. And you're getting all the things you've worked on, all the little things like your self-love, your grounding, your sacral chakra, your third eye, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, and your solar plexus. Every chakra has aligned. And you have that Kundalini energy. This is the year of the snake completion as well. It is time to shine and be divine, and you've made it. You're getting your manifestations, and this person is not in your chapter anymore. You're in the new chapter, and everything behind you is behind you now, and you don't need anyone to try to stop you, and no one is going to try to stop you because it's here. It is here. All the hard work you have done is now here, and there's nothing to fear. You got it. You got it like that. And you're gonna see your abundance flowing in, and this person's gonna be choked, but you're not even gonna hear about it. You're just gonna know, because this is your sign that you're gonna know. They couldn't stop you. You're protected. You're divinely protected, and no one's gonna interject this again. All the fruits of your labors are here. They're ready to harvest. No one can stop them because they've been growing in silence underneath. And you've been quiet about your manifestations, and now that they're here, you can be loud about them. Congratulations, collective. You got it. Nothing's stopping you, and you have succeeded. I am sending you so much light, so much love. If this resonated, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will be posting pick a card readings all of the month of November, and I hope to see you in the next one, sending light, love, and abundance, even though it's already a year, your way. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello and welcome, collective pile number 3. So today we are going to get into your reading. For some of you, I am hearing there could be some stress in your life because of either a mother-in-law, a coworker or boss, or someone in your family that's a little bit more of an elderly that is trying to ruffle your feathers or make you react in a certain type of way. This person could be possibly not understanding your life choices or what you're doing, and they might not agree with how you go about things. But the thing is, collective, when you go about things in your own way, it's actually healthier for your mental health. And just because someone in your family or a coworker or someone you're maybe even close with, but like an older friend, they might not understand the way you go about things, but that creates the reality that you wish to live in. By being your authentic self, sometimes other people won't understand it and won't agree. And yes, this might frustrate you and, cause a lot of turmoil in your life, or, this person might be talking to other people about you in that kind of sense, and they're supposed to be your family or close to you or someone you're supposed to trust. And just because they don't understand how you're doing things doesn't mean you have to adhere to their standards, because sometimes other people's standards are just egotistical things that have been forced upon their own minds by others, and they are now trying to project it onto you. All right. Let's get right into your reading, collective. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, right away we have, oh my goodness, these 2 cards that came out. Your first card is compassion. Yeah, you have to have compassion with yourself and how far you've come, collective. You have done a lot of growth, and now it is time to slow down and allow yourself to just be, because of all this growth you have done. Compassion with yourself. Even though this person is trying to hold you down or make you feel like you haven't grown, really remember who you are and how much you have gone through to get where you are. The birds are going to sing for you. And they're going to be singing when you get all these blessings, okay? Before I see what the other card is, I just want to get into this a little bit. So when other people see you growing and achieving things that they were unable to do themselves, it triggers them. That's why sometimes people don't understand how far you have come in such a short time, and it triggers them to kind of have self-reflection. And because they're older, I'm feeling this is an older energy, physically in this realm older. And because they have not achieved this growth that you have at such a young age, and because they have not worked through their own turmoil, it causes them to try to hurt your ego, or to try to hurt your inner child, because they cannot accomplish this themselves. And just have compassion for yourselves right now. But also, I feel sorry for this person in a sense, because how sad, like, this is a lot of people in the world that have not awakened. It's just they don't like to see other people shining or being themselves, because they never learn that themselves. And that's a sad thing. That is a sad thing. And especially when they're older, like especially in their like 50s or 60s, I'm hearing like early 30s, because you could be younger. You could be like in your early 20s or even like 19. I'm hearing if you are a demographic and have found spiritual readings at this time, good for you. Like seriously, that is amazing that you have come across spirituality at this age. And a lot of people haven't came across spirituality or awakenings, and that is okay, because we're in the matrix a little bit here. But it's just you, because you're so much younger, or because you're younger, even a few years younger than this person, they get really mad that they have not accomplished this in their lifetime. So they like to take it out on you, and that's not okay. But just realizing and acknowledging the fact that this person is unhappy with themselves and hasn't grown, that's sad. And you're very lucky to be where you are and growing and working through things, working through trauma, and not feeling bad about it. Having compassion for yourself, but also having compassion for the fact that this person hasn't been able to work through their things. And no, it's not your burden at all, but also just like realizing that and acknowledging the fact that this person hasn't been able to kind of like makes you be like, wow, like that sucks for them, but I'm also going to shine my light, because that's what I'm meant to do. And this is my life. I walk in my own shoes, and not feeling shame because of who you are, but showing yourself and being true to who you are. Your next card is boundaries. Yep, boundaries. And it's only a matter of time. Like, it is only a matter of time before these boundaries come up, and you're not worried about what's behind you. You're worried about what's in front of you. And you're walking on this own path, and it's kind of like you're leaving these people behind you. And because they haven't done this self-work, they're not able to find this path. You are meant to do great things. You are the generational curse breaker. All your ancestors and angels are ready for you, and ready for you to walk this path. You're ready for this path as well. It is time. It's time to now go. The alarm is ringing, and it is time to walk down this path, and whoever's behind you is behind you. And if they can't find this path, that is not on you. Having those boundaries, but having compassion as well along with that. It is not your burden to hold other people's trauma and resentment towards you. There is a resentment towards you that is not warranted. This is not warranted. This judgment, this hatred, this resentment that is being projected onto you is not yours to hold anymore. And you're on your new path. What card do we have? Spirit. What other messages do we have? Spirit. Okay, this one flew out. My goodness. We have well-being. Yeah, and look, it's like a similar flower over here, and like these flowers. You are focused on your own well-being. Some of you could be 21 years old. Some of you could have just turned 30, and you have activated your highest self, and you're moving forward, and you looked behind you, and the thing is, this person is looking behind them and like looking in a form of like almost pity, like almost like, oh, like if only you could come with me, but like you hurt me so many times, and just like kind of like a disappointment, like kind of looking back, like disappointed that this person can't come along this journey with you, but you got to look out for your own well-being. And it's dark behind you and it's light ahead of you. And you can say, and the thing is, for some of you could be saying like a very big goodbye to this person. Like this could be a family member especially, and you're just kind of like, all right, well, bye. Like I thought this last few weeks would have been nice and we could have gotten along, and there could have been, we could have ended off on a good note, but unfortunately this person didn't want to do that or didn't try to do that. And you're kind of looking at this person with like goodbye, but you're not like sad to say goodbye. You're just disappointed that the ending couldn't have been on a positive note. And some of you are not even saying goodbye. Some of you are just leaving, like you're moving, or you're just getting away, and you're not really like saying goodbye before you go to work or anything. You're just kind of leaving, and 11:11 on the clock as I film that. And you're leaving this life and this person behind, but you're leaving it in a way where unfortunately it didn't end on a good note. And you're just kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to go over here and be in the light zone, and good luck. Good luck with that mentality. Good luck. And you really pity this person, because even though they have hurt you and said really like mean and hurtful things to you throughout your life, you're kind of just like, you feel kind of sorry for them, and you feel a little bit of compassion for them, because how sad that this person couldn't put aside everything and just really put aside their ego, put aside their resentment or whatever's going on within themselves to have a good communication or have a few good memories before you leave to your next chapter. And a huge thing going on in the collective right now, and this is like in real life, friends, family, everyone, this collective is huge right now. We are all moving into our new chapter, a higher frequency. This reading was so hard for me to film. Like, honestly, it was very difficult. Things kept happening. My phone died. I had to charge it. Cards fell all over the floor. My cat was running around like a crazy person. My cat was having the zoomies and like crashing things down. But I still wanted to film it. And with that being said, the collective, so many energies are trying to keep the collective down so we do not prosper and we do not rise up and become our higher selves and become aligned and have an awakening. There's so much trying to suppress us, but we are still going. And even though it might be sad, even though it might be hurtful and sad that you don't have a good positive note ending before you go into your new chapter, you still have to walk ahead, collective. You still have to walk ahead. You still have to focus on what's best for you. You can't be drawn back anymore. And that's why walking forward and like you look back and you're like, well, we could have had some nice memories right before I go. We could have had a dinner. And for some of you, you could be in a home or could have been in a home where substance abuse was taking place. And being in an environment where a person resents you and is also using some sort of substance, and that magnifies this resentment, and they do weird things when they are using substances, and like just like jealousy issues, and like maybe like bringing people to the house and like being inappropriate and like trying to like shove like their quotation connections in front of you, when in reality you would never want a connection like that. It's like you have a connection to someone else and they're jealous of this connection and they want to like try to like show you their connections, but these connections are like not authentic, and like it's just like a people taking from them and them not getting nothing in return. And it's like, it's not even like, you're not even jealous of it. You're just like, ugh, like it grosses you out. You're like, oh, like these people you have connections with, quotations, come here while you're, using substances and doing all these things. And it's just like, they're trying to because of this jealousy and resentment, they're trying to like show you what they have, but in reality, them doing this just gives you the ick, and you're like, ugh, like, okay, like, good for you. Like, if that's what you think is great in your life, good for you. But it's really sad. Like, I know this is a reading for you, but I just feel like this message needs to come out. Like, you leaving this energy is going to be so beneficial for you because this person isn't going to change. I'm sorry, but this person is not going to change. This parent, this family member or whatever, they're not going to change. They're just always going to try to make you feel bad about yourself. But it is not your burden anymore. And you feel compassionate for them because you feel sad for them. You feel like you feel pity for them. But now it's kind of like, okay, like you tried collective. You tried to make this resentment better, even though it was unwarranted and it wasn't your fault. And for some of you that have a parent that really hurt you, like, this is not your fault, collective. You are the child, okay? You were the child and you still are a child. Even if you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s and your parent is still doing this to you, like, that, you're still the child. Like, they should have been mature enough not to do these things to you. And it is not your burden anymore. 1717 as I film that. It is not your burden. Repeat after me, collective. You say, this is not my burden to hold on to others' resentments that are unwarranted to me. This is not my burden to hold on to resentments that are not warranted. You don't have to repeat that, honestly, but I want you to hear it a few times because you have been your own parent. And I am sorry that you had to deal with that, collective. I'm sorry because it is unfair to you. It is so unfair. And with this energy, it's time to move on. And now that you are, it just sucks that it's like you look back and you're like, ugh, like we couldn't have had one night together where we just didn't argue, or you didn't use substances, or, you know, you didn't choose these weird people over me. And it's like this person always chose everyone else's side beyond yours because it has something to do with their own self and some weird resentment, and I don't know, it's just an ick energy, and you don't deserve that, collective. Let's get your next card here. Oh, spirit. Ooh, that one flew out. Collective, pile number 3, your cards have been flying out, like flying in the world. Okay, this next card we have is commit to happiness. Aww. See, collective, so like with this card, 3, 4 is 7, you are walking away from this darkness, and look at how bright the world is shining with you. You're on a journey. Your spirit guides are with you. Your angels are with you. Your past loved ones are with you. The birds, like, just peace is following you everywhere, and you're going to get to experience these new experiences. And it's amazing. You're going to get to experience bliss, new chapter, growth. And it's like your growth is showing and you're shining, and like everywhere you walk and everywhere you express yourself leaves a mark on people. It's like that scene in the Nutcracker, I think, the Barbie Nutcracker, where everywhere she walks is like spring is growing behind her in the snow. And it's a beautiful energy of just like you walking into your future paves a path for everyone, your followers, the people, the collective you're helping. And you are spiritually guided, and they're like, come on, let's go. Like, look at these 2 horses. Like, love is coming through too here. And you have all these spirit guides, and they're like waiting. They're like, come on, let's go. Like, you gotta go. We gotta go. Like, it's the time to go is now. And you're one step closer to your dreams and your journey and your new home life, and your new job, your new home life, your new manifestations. and letting go of this resentment that is not yours to begin with, that has been projected onto you. You moving into your future and letting go of your past is what you're meant to do. It might hurt some people, but you know what? You walk in your own shoes at the end of the day. You're meant to be committed to happiness, and anything that tries to drain your happiness is not meant for you. Do not let others dim your light, because you are a rainbow. You are aligned. And it is time to shine. It is your time, collective. And I want to get one more card for you guys. What do we have, Spirit? What do we have? Woo! Okay, we have a few cards that popped out, but I don't want to take all of them. All right, we have kindness. Aww. Your spirit guides have led you here, collective. Your spirit guides have led you here. And I'm hearing a past loved one could be in the astral realm with a future child of yours. Or some of you could have had a child that passed. Very, very, very small collective on that one. 2244 was there. So 12. Something with Christmas could be significant, where you're getting a blessing from a past loved one. I'm hearing for some of you, and your spirit guides have led you here, and your past loved one has led you here. And this is a timeless reading, but if you have moved in like October or November, and you're in a new setting in December, I feel like this is confirmation. Your past loved one has guided you to this new realm. And for some of you, I'm hearing a future child is speaking with your grandfather or past loved one or father or uncle or brother. And he is showing this spirit what bliss is coming when they do enter the earth. For some of you that do not want children, be very careful if you're intimate with your partner and you do not want children, okay? Because there's definitely some sort of light energy being brought to you. Whether this is a past loved one giving you a manifestation and helping you receive a manifestation and leading you the right direction, or this is your past loved one speaking to this child, and maybe this child is a blessing. Maybe you haven't been able to conceive, and this past loved one is helping you bring a child into this earth, or bring a child into this earth, that this child could change the world. That is for a select few. But there is a past loved one for the collective that is watching over you, that is seeing you achieve things and is so happy. You could have made a wish recently, or a birthday wish, and this wish is being fulfilled. And you don't need to keep asking. When you are manifesting, ask one time and you shall receive, and trust that. You have to trust though. So just make a wish, receive, and be open to receiving. And trust that when you make this wish, it is coming through. Let's get your last card here, collective. What do we have, Spirit? Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Woo! Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to take this card that fell first. We have Get Clear, 415. Yeah, so get clear on what you want and what you want to manifest. And really take some time to hone in on what you want to create. I really want you to give yourself some time and energy right now to really focus on yourself and get clear on what you need to do in order to achieve your goals. And yes, you can put your manifestation out there, but write a list of what you need to do to achieve. It's like if you already had your manifestations, what would your next steps be? The thing about manifesting is Act as if you've already achieved what you're trying to manifest, and it's the next steps after. When you have the next steps after what you want to manifest, it really helps it come into life and come into the physical form from the astral realm. It is time to really hone in, get clear on what you want, find balance and rest. Take this time. If you have time for yourself right now, really use it wisely, because you really need to start activating and practicing the person you want to be. Practice makes perfect. It is time to align and get clear of what you want and make it happen, collective. Because now is the best time before others try to bring you down again. Now is the best time for you to do so. The whole collective message for pile number 3 here is be clear on what you want. Set your boundaries. Let go of the past. You no longer have to hold on to this resentment that is not yours, and it is unwarranted. Your spirit guides are leading you, protecting you to your rainbow, to your 10 of Cups. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups in my third eye, in the 4 of Wands. There is something here, I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles as well now in my third eye. Oh my goodness. There's something here with just releasing, letting go, and your abundance coming through, but taking the steps of what you need to do to make this happen. Now is time. 29:29 on the timer. It is time to implement everything you have been waiting to do, because the time is now. You have the time to do so, so make it work, because right now is crunch time, and you have all this stuff behind you, and you're ready to make new memories. You got this, collective. It is time to commit to your happiness, have your boundaries, worry about your well-being, be kind to yourself. It is your time to work on yourself. All right, collective, have compassion with yourself. I am sending you so much love, so much light. If it gets hard, remember it's because negative energy is trying to keep you down, because you're right at the brink of manifestations coming through. Do not give up. You got this. And if this resonated with you, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I will be doing pick a card readings the whole month of November. I hope to see you in the next message. Thank you so much. Sending light and love. Thank you. Bye.